I'm asleep. I wake up. She's on Tinder, texting other guys, sending other guys kissy faces, telling them to add on her Snapchat. That's great. While in bed with me. Now, and this is also why 2 days ago she told me she loves me, right? But she's on Tinder texting other guys after she said she loved me. She drove down here, right? She lives in Fukuoka. She drove down to Iwakuni. It was matching with guys in Iwakuni. She matched with a motherfucker down the hallway. And you know how I know he was down the hallway? Because I work with him. I have your things. Because you said me.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I wanted to respond to this video. I'll probably have a clip of it at the beginning. If not, I'll just link it in the description. This video from World Star is of this guy, right? This brother. He is dating a Japanese female. And apparently he caught her talking to or texting or meeting up with different guys that she met off Tinder, or guys she met off Tinder, and he made a video about it. Now, I'm gonna say I watched this video a couple different times, and I looked at some comments. At first, I was saying this had to maybe a parody, but I don't think so. I think that sometimes when you are in your feelings a bit, you can be very creative. You know, and the girl is in the background. She's crying. She's like, "No, I didn't cheat." And I'm not sure, but I believe he might be in the military, living in Japan because of some of the different locations that he spoke of. So he might be in an I'm not 100% sure how that works, but he might be in sort of an Americanized part of in Japan, where a lot of other Americans are who may be in the military, and a lot of those guys probably date Japanese females. They do date Japanese females, and you know, some of the comments I saw was about how those Japanese females, or those Asian females, that include the whole area, you know, China, Korea, some other places. You have these Asian girls who may date these guys who are in the military. They have a military base in South Korea too. And they just date them. They don't really see it as anything serious. Like, if they get a chance to deal with, you know, different black males at the same time, they will. Or go and date this guy and then date this guy. They really don't have any reason to be loyal, you know? Now, maybe he expected that. Maybe he was in love with her. For him to make the video, you know, he has feelings. And there were people saying he may have cried after the video started recording. I could tell you at the end of the video, his demeanor kind of changed, you know. Maybe it started to set in. You know, he about to put her out. And, you know, the thing is, man, a lot of these young girls, man, you know, it's funny. She actually reminds me, she looks like a girl I used to follow on Instagram years ago. And she was from Japan, and she seemed like an Americanized Japanese female. Same haircut, but the female I was following, she was a little bit more curvy. You know, she could get the attention of brothers over there, okay? And you do have those Americanized women over there who may like or have a fetish for black American males. They definitely have them for white American males, you know, but I think that what he may have to understand is, man, a lot of these chicks, if they have options, they're going to exercise them. You know, you can't really take a female like that shit, especially if she's young. Let's say she's in her early 20s, man. They're not looking to settle down, especially if you're outside of her culture. If you're outside of her culture, she may only see it as, you know, her having fun. You know, it may just be a situation where she's dating you temporarily. But it could be a situation where, you know, she's dating you, but she may be seeing what her other options are. Because when you're dating these young girls, man, these chicks in their late teens, early 20s, they gonna exercise the options, man. They not just gonna stick it out with one guy. I don't care what they say. Okay, they're saying one thing and doing another. You know, a lot of young guys do too, but mostly women. If a woman knows she's attractive and she has options, 9 times out of 10, she's going to exercise those options. Now, what's funny is that I believe he's probably going to take her back because the way she was crying in the background and denying it, even though he caught her trying to get with the dude from down the hall, and it's very interesting, man. And people say he looked like Godfrey. I was like, is that Godfrey's little brother? Did he get caught up in a situation with this Asian chick? And again, man, when you're dealing with women who are on social media and they have access to apps and different things like that, man, most of the time, they out here, double D clutching. They clutching dizzics from different, here and east and west and north and south, But, posting this on social media, it actually reminds me of a video I responded to a couple years back. There was this guy, this young Latino guy. I think he caught his girlfriend, cheating. And he was walking. And he's like, man, they ain't even mad, though. He was smiling like, I'm not even mad. It kind of reminded me of that, dude. He was trying to laugh through the pain, man. And also, it says a lot, when you're dating somebody and they are, actively looking for other men. It shows that there may not be a level of respect there, that you see the relationship differently than they do. And there are some people that are shaming this guy, that's going to shame him for putting this on social media. To me, I think you need to charge it. I think you just need to go on and move on with your life and not really focus on somebody that really doesn't care about you, that only sees you as just somebody for right now. In these situations, posting on social media, and at that time, you may feel like it's a good thing to do, but it isn't. But I know it's difficult when you get cheated on, man. You just don't know how to react. But the best way to react is by turning your back on her and then kicking her to the curb, Because if she does it once, she's going to do it again. There's something that she's not getting from that relationship, so she's going to look for it somewhere else. Maybe you're going a lot. Maybe she's not attracted to you as much. Maybe you presented yourself a certain way when you first met, and then slowly but surely, she's changed on you. She's changed her perspective on you and feel like that you're not really worth her being faithful over. But I chop it up to her just wanting to deal with her options, and she's dating you, a guy who is, from the States. She may not see you as somebody that's long-term, somebody to be with. Maybe she sees the relationship as just, open. Maybe the lines of communication has been there. But a lot of times, man, like when you find out that your girl is trying to talk to a guy who lives near you, who works with you, I can understand the anger. But I mean, I'm be honest, I'm not posting on social media, man, because for one, it just shows that you cared way more than she did. And two, people going to take it to where they're going to believe that you're hurt. They're going to believe that, you just weren't able to hold your water in that particular situation. People are calling this guy corny and lame for putting this out. But I just think that the guy got caught up in his emotions. The guy was clearly upset, and he feels like, he was in a monogamous relationship. Now, there are going to be people that are going to say, well, maybe he messed around with her. He probably is dealing with other women. We don't know, but you don't go and do this unless you were under the guise of being in a monogamous relationship. Something tells me if he was dealing with other women, he wouldn't care like that. Okay? Maybe he saw her as somebody long term. Maybe that was his first relationship with an Asian female. Maybe he, thought that he had found something that was different. I don't think that this is a bad look for men who date women overseas, because we don't really know the dynamics of the relationship. We don't know how long they've been together. We don't know if he saw a relationship different than she did. I just think that it was a situation that may have caught him off guard. Maybe the relationship was new. Obviously, they were on two different ends of it. Maybe I believe that he may have saw the relationship as something long term, and she saw it something that's her having fun. And women want to have fun too. Women like to screw around too. Don't get it twisted. What it is that the programming has made women believe that embracing wanting to be with multiple different men and, having one night stands, just embracing your drive to have relations, they want you as women to believe that something is wrong with that. That's why you have a lot of sneak thotting going on. That's why you have women out here sneak thotting, they're low key getting with different guys, or they're low key dealing with married men or men in relationships because they don't want a relationship. They just want to have fun. And I think that more women should be honest and just say that's what they want. They want an open relationship. Like if you want an open relationship, then you should just say that. Don't talk about how you want a monogamous relationship, but you're still talking to different men. You're still talking to different men because you like talking to different men. Women are very good at balancing different men at the same time without getting caught. I think she got caught because the dude who she was trying to talk to knows her boyfriend. Either he, got too excited and told somebody and whoever went back and told the guy, or it was a situation where he may have already had an idea and he asked questions. Okay? He asked questions. But I think that women need to be honest. If you want an open relationship with a guy, tell him that. Don't tell him you want a monogamous relationship, but then you out here sneak thotting. Now I know people are gonna say, well, Jay, you're always going off and in on the women. You never hold these men accountable. That's not true. This guy put this video out because he was in his emotions. He was obviously upset. He obviously feels some type of way. So we have to take that into consideration. I think that this looks to everyone like he cared a lot more than she did. And that is the ultimate embarrassment of this.